Science 24, Unit A, Matter and Chemical Change. In this unit, we'll be investigating chemical changes that are involved in your daily life. We'll also look at choices you can make to minimize chemical changes that can impact or damage the environment. Chapter 1 is Useful Chemistry. Advances in chemistry have provided many products that have changed our lives. Synthetic materials reduce our need for natural materials. Some examples would be nylon, polyester, etc., instead of wool and fur from animals. This reduces the risk of extinction of these animals. Synthetic dyes allow us to use colors such as the orange of safety vests. As well, things like detergent, Teflon, and margarine are all synthetic products. Section 1.1, Chemistry Then and Now. Chemistry on the farm. 150 years ago, most people in Canada lived on a farm, but today only about 2.5% of Canadians do. This is because advances in chemistry and technology enable modern farmers to produce more food with less labor. Many farms have automatic machines for feeding livestock and milking cows. Tractors and other machines have replaced horses, allowing one farmer to do more work. Synthetic chemicals have also reduced the amount of work farmers must do. The word synthetic means not natural. Pesticides are used instead of pulling weeds and killing insects by hand. Pesticides are things that kill pests. So whether those pests are weeds or insects. Herbicides are pesticides that kill unwanted plants, and insecticides are pesticides that kill unwanted insects. Synthetic fertilizers will allow the land to produce more food. So pesticides will allow us to produce more food because they are decreasing the things that eat and compete with our food, and synthetic fertilizers just allow the food to grow more. And chemistry and technology also help to preserve food, to get it to people and to allow it to be stored for longer. Chemistry for cleaning. Soap used to be made from ashes and natural fats from various animals on the farm. Now, some or all of these fats have been replaced by plant oils, such as coconut oil. Other ingredients, not that coconut oil is necessarily more environmentally... Anyway, that's something you can look up on your own. Other ingredients are sometimes added to soap to provide more suds or to help soften skin. Soap consists basically of a two-ended molecule. One end dissolves in grease, that is lipophilic, they say, and the other dissolves in water, that is hydrophilic, and this allows us to wash away grease using water. Chemistry and synthetics. In the past, clothing was made from natural materials such as cotton, flax, wool, and silk. The downy white fibers found in the seed pod of the cotton plant were used to make thread. The stems of the flax plant are processed into threads that are woven to make linen. The woolly coats of animals such as sheep and goats is woven into woolen material. That's why they call it wool. And fibers from the cocoons of silkworms are made into silk thread, which is then woven into silk material. Synthetic fibers have been developed to be used instead of natural fibers. We still use the natural forms of cloth, however, we also use things like nylon, polyester, polypropylene, Gore-Tex, and Kevlar, and those are all synthetic fabrics or synthetic fibers. Nylon was the first of these synthetic fibers. It was thought there was no practical use for nylon initially until it was realized that the stretchy nylon fibers were very strong and silky, and so therefore could be made into clothing. And that's what you need to know about Section 1.1 of Science 24.